One moment, he was simply picking up a bottle of water. The next, he found himself on the sidewalk, handcuffed, all because he was wearing his Army uniform. Little did those officers know the man they were dealing with. This is a tale of how one soldier stood firm and justice prevailed. Before we get into today's story, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. The sirens blared out of nowhere. 1 second, all was peaceful. The next, 2 police cars sped into the Maple Street gas station. Tires screeched and red and blue lights flashed against the windows. Everyone in the small corner store froze. Sergeant Marcus Reed was about to pay for his water, dressed in his crisp Army Reserve uniform, medals gleaming. He had just wrapped up a long day at Fort McPherson and stopped for a quick refreshment on his way home. But something suddenly felt wrong. 2 white officers leapt from the cars. The tall, lean one with a strong jaw was Officer Dean Harper. The shorter, stockier one was Officer Greg Simons. They seemed to have already judged the situation, hands resting on their holsters as they stormed inside. Everyone out of the store, hands up! Officer Harper barked. People flinched. A woman dropped her chips. A man scribbling lottery numbers stepped back quickly. The cashier ducked behind the counter. Marcus raised his hands, bewildered. What's happening? Harper marched toward him. You're suspected of impersonating military personnel. Marcus's eyes widened. Excuse me? I am in the Army. Simons grabbed his arm, twisting it behind his back, and snapped on the cuffs before Marcus could protest further. The water bottle fell, rolling away. You're making a mistake, Marcus said, keeping his composure. Harper sneered. They all say that. They dragged him outside, forcing him to his knees on the scorching sidewalk. Cars slowed to gawk. Phones emerged to record. Marcus stayed calm, head high, eyes steady. His uniform carried weight, and these officers were about to learn it. I'd like one phone call, Marcus said quietly. Simons chuckled. To who? Your lawyer? No, Marcus replied. My commanding officer. The officers exchanged a glance and shrugged. Go ahead. With his hands cuffed, Marcus tilted to retrieve his phone, dialing a single contact. It rang twice. Colonel Nathaniel Briggs, sir. This is Sergeant Reed. I've been wrongfully detained. They think I'm impersonating military. A pause, then a deep voice. Stay put. I'm coming. Marcus hung up and faced the officers. Help is on the way, he said evenly. They laughed, but their amusement wouldn't last. 7 minutes later, 3 black SUVs arrived silently. Men in dark suits and military badges stepped out, exuding authority. The crowd parted. Even traffic seemed to hush. From the lead SUV emerged Colonel Nathaniel Briggs, tall, silver-haired, and commanding, his uniform adorned with numerous ribbons. He approached the officers near Marcus. Which one of you is Harper? Officer Harper raised his hand hesitantly. Briggs then raised his voice. I'm Colonel Nathaniel Briggs. That man you cuffed is Sergeant Marcus Reed, a soldier with 11 years of service. You just detained a decorated soldier in full uniform on the sidewalk. Simons gulped. We thought he was fake. Did you ask for ID? Briggs snapped. No, sir. Check his badge, his base permit, or even ask his name? Simons stayed silent. Briggs stepped closer. You racially profiled one of our own. You're both under federal review for misconduct. A military lawyer handed over official papers. You're on administrative leave. Hand over your badges, weapons, and radios. Dean's jaw dropped. Wait, this is a mistake. The only mistake, Briggs said icily, was treating a soldier like a criminal because of his skin color. He helped Marcus up. Get up, Sergeant. This won't happen again. Bystanders cheered. A woman clapped. Another shouted, That's justice. Harper and Simons were escorted away by internal affairs, heads bowed, careers crumbling. Marcus stood tall, uniform dusty but pride intact. By morning, the video of his arrest and Briggs's intervention spread across TV, Facebook, TikTok, and beyond. Hashtag Salute Sergeant Reed trended. Reporters swarmed the gas station. Talk shows debated the incident. The mayor held a press conference. I apologize to Sergeant Reed, she said outside City Hall. This was unacceptable. Officers Harper and Simons are terminated. The crowd cheered. Marcus watched from home with cereal, smiling only when the mayor added, Sergeant Reed exemplifies grace, honor, and patience. He deserves respect, not suspicion. 2 weeks later, he spoke at the police academy. Facing young recruits, he spoke plainly. Before you wear a badge, remember, power doesn't make you right. Listening and respect do. A black man in uniform isn't your enemy. He's your brother. Ask before you act. Silence gave way to applause. Back home, Marcus sipped sweet tea on his porch, watching the sunset. He sought no revenge, only respect, justice, and his story heard. Respect isn't a favor. It's a right earned, not questioned. Sergeant Reed didn't just clear his name. He showed the world what true honor looks like. Calm, quiet dignity.